Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Modstream. I'm me, and I'm standing today. There's one reason in particular that I'm standing today, and that reason is I woke up and my back is fucked for, again, I don't actually know why, so there doesn't appear to be a reason why that is. But, you know, I've been decently active today. I went up and down the stairs to do my laundry and all that shit, so it's not impeding too much, you know? And I'm certainly not going to let it get in the way of streaming some HYDRA development. So that's today's intro. Dropped 2 pieces of content on the other channel, an episode of ELO Heaven with my buddy and co-commentator Squid, where the April Fool's bit of the entire episode is that we don't talk about any Counter-Strike, we just talk about some news and yell at people. And then there's an interview that's a little bit more laid back with none other than Dweg, an Australian commentator who's moved to the UK in search of greatness. And if you don't know who Dweg is, then I guess maybe you won't get much out of this interview, but it's there if you're interested. So that's the intro. Today, as I pop open the Trello board, we're going to take a look at what we're doing. We're still using this. I've actually added a couple of things, including this raw ID for enum call change that I've actually started working on in game hooks. So that's done through GPTP. I've also fixed some issues with the graphics. I figured out the problem with those for the Convolsc and the HYDRA core. It was just that my comments that have the little names over here were wrong. So that's been resolved, thankfully. And now we can head on over to getting some work done on actually implementing maybe the HYDRA core, maybe some of these other units here that are on the list to implement, like the Claymore or the Siren or whatever. But the bulk of the work that I want to get done is probably going to be within refactoring and bug fixing. I have found some bugs with broodlings and broodlisks insofar as they are not being created in the correct quantities or even the correct unit ID in certain cases. So we obviously want to resolve that. I'll say fix image ID for Legionnaire teleport. All right, that's in. So yeah. It's pretty good shit, homie. I see Sure Classic was in the chat. What's up, homie? Was poppin' man with the hat. So I was actually looking through this, and I don't really understand this check. Oh, supply provided is actually just wrong? Apparently. Don't need the extra. What do we got here? No, I'm pretty sure supply provided should actually be the... Why doesn't it save that I've pinned game hooks? I don't understand. All right. So if the supply provided by the unit... This doesn't really make any sense to me because I guess this is... for Ovileths? Is that true? That seems very odd. What's up, Luciferius? Is that actually true? Is that actually you? Oh yeah, it just doesn't even work on them. That's a bit odd. Yeah, I don't really understand why we would want to have that there. Well, we've decided we probably have to get rid of the Go language, unfortunately, which is not due to any of the things that people brought up as issues with it. It's actually because it's a real shame. It's actually because there's just not sufficient support for scripting languages within the engine, which we absolutely do need. So now we're trying to figure out our approach using C++, and we don't have a full answer for what we're going to do just yet. So with any luck, we'll actually have the ability to do like a development stream where we port everything over from Go to C++, and we actually decide on our approach regarding how we're going to handle scripting languages and stuff. It seems like we want to, like an idea that Vika's put forth is essentially compiling the scripting languages stuff to DLL files, which would allow us to continue to use C++ syntax for writing things like the AI scripts or the triggers or stuff. And if that were to go ahead, it would be pretty trivial to like develop. It would be really nice for development. The problem I mostly have with that is distribution, because you can distribute a DLL, but you can't unpack it. It's not something that we can even design a container, I don't think, that can unpack that sort of thing and give you the source access. Obviously, the license that you agree with when you make anything in the editor or you make anything in the game, in the engine, means that you have to release your source code. And so we would try to get bundles set up so that you could distribute source code alongside the compiled DLL. And then as a user, you could decide I want or don't want source code like globally, and then there would be a button to download the source code separately. That way you don't like download a bunch of extra files, extra text files or whatever for every single map that you make that you yourself have no interest in. So it kind of introduces a bit more overhead on the systems side of things, but I think it still is the most ideal scenario. In terms of like an approach that has the least critical compromises and concessions. What's up, Terran Dominion? All right, so besides this, bool ground, unit status in air. Well, this is weird, but it does seem correct, I guess. Broodling. We might be able to, but I think the only thing that works with just-in-time stuff is I don't think you can preserve C++, basically. Which is like kind of the main issue. Alright, let's see if we can figure out what's going on here. I guess we should check. Because the real question is whether or not, what the fuck? Well, that's fucked up. So these also spawn broodlisks. Why did that happen? Yeah, something has been horribly fucked. Something Veek did with the Parasite Finder is disastrous. I'm just going to see if I can refactor this into working correctly, but I don't really know. Maybe that will fix things, but I'm not 100% sure. It's something to do with changing the I think it has something to do with changing things that are related to, like, the type. Yeah, I'm actually playing the game right now. Let's try that one again. So we changed int to uint32, for example, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Now if we do this, obviously this should still... Oh, okay, so now it's the wrong way around. So... Now if we change it to 1, then we should get... I'll be able to test it out pretty easily, I think. That should fix the issue, and then V can refactor it into something more sensible. Nope, it did not. It's still... Well, if unit group... I don't even know what it would be. It's like... it's probably... base... base... Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. Units dot base property unit ID. This is a much more explicit version of this, so any syntax-related issues should be completely ruled out, and if it still breaks now, then something else is overriding it, I think. But I don't think anything else would be overriding it. Yeah, there we go. So it's just something obviously messed up there. Maybe it was the unit status or something, I don't know. That kind of speaks to some other fundamental fuck happening there. I guess the other question is, where is Parasite actually located? I don't think it's in game hooks. I think it's in, like, weapon spell hit, maybe? Parasite. I don't know what any of this is. Just get rid of it, to be honest. Parasite. No, I guess not. This stuff is pretty fucking inconsistent. GPTP is programmed so inconsistently and written so inconsistently in terms of formatting and shit. Alright, well, besides fixing those, I actually don't remember where Parasite is at all. Maybe it's just in weapon... It wouldn't be in weapon damage, maybe weapon effect or something. Oh, here we go. It is in weapon effect. That's very, very bizarre. I wonder if that's actually the cause, if it's like some psychotic issue with the typecasts now being different. That would be really wild. Because it shouldn't have actually changed anything. No, that didn't matter. I'm not even 100% sure if that's correct, though. Now I've got to go and find and do an actual test and calculation here. So the cohort is 1 supply, I believe. I can actually confirm this by spawning scrapyard. That's 1 Terran supply. So it should spawn 2 broodlings. Okay. So that's correct. But then I saw... Oh, it's Mason. When I... Yeah, this spawns 2 for some reason. That doesn't make any sense. Mason's just 1 supply. Oh, wait, no. It spawned 2 because I attacked it with a fucking... with a broodling. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so that's been fixed. I guess I did also fix the ratio with whatever I just did. Maybe we should test other unit finder type abilities. So we have this ensnaring brood. Yeah, ensnaring brood is also massively. It feels much. It's supposed to be within. Oh, it is supposed to be within 6 range, I guess. It does feel maybe a bit extra, but. Let's spawn a Maverick, which has 5 range. Spawn a Dracodon. Does that have 6 range? Yeah. Okay. So this is a pretty easy way to test it. We have a Dracodon that can attack from 6 range. And when we toggle the ability, that one gets it and this one doesn't. So, seems pretty reasonable. One way to test it. Seems correct. What else do we have for abilities? There is Plague. Okay, that's appropriate. That might be a bit extra, but it's not so far out of reason. It's weird that it didn't seem to affect that unit, though. Seems like something is inconsistent here. Well, whatever. I can't quite put a pin on that one, but that does seem fine. Let's make sure Dark Swarm works. Yeah, seems fine. That is pretty funny. Okay, so I don't think there was anything else. I mean, I guess there's consume, right? But okay, I think we've tested everything there. Oh, there's already used the left, the reconstitution. He should have gotten 9 health for that, and instead he got like 20 or something. It's a bit wild. Yeah, I feel like the healing factor is off there. Unless that's just an old description. Let's take a look. Maybe I refactored it. That's something to look at later. Oh shit, what's going on here? What the fuck? Haha! Holy shit, yeah, no wonder why we had the fucking treasury issues. It's just being added to every unit somehow. Okay, all done. Let's see. Expanded, well, treasury stacks. I don't really remember why this is resetting every single frame, but maybe there's, I'm assuming there's a good reason for it. Yeah, I'm quite confused. I'm quite perplexed, okay? Let's take a look at Captivating Clause. That might give us a bit of a hint, because whatever's wrong with Captivating Clause is likely also wrong with a bunch of other junk. Let's see. Captivating Clause. Here we go. Get generic value. Captivating Clause stacks. Let me also figure out if it starts to be added to every unit the second it gets added in the first place. Or... Yep, okay. It's as soon as the first one hits. So basically, apply Captivating Clause index for the target. Okay. So we should look for apply Captivating Clause in the wild. Data attacker, data target. Where is this? Weapon damage data. Okay, this is from Veek's refactor. Okay. So where does the target come from? That's what I want to know. I'm kind of surprised that yeah, I am definitely surprised at what's gone on here. Hold on, let me find HYDRA. What is this? 640 2. Auger Death Explosion. I'll find Sprite. Ah, fuck. Sprite ID. Here we go. This is 642. $12.38 is what I'm looking for here. Guess I'll have to look at the SFX. Oh no, not this. God damn it. SFX data TBL. All right, there's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are really in the weeds now, boys. Okay. Damage. Nice Easter egg for somebody to find later. Easter's over, but that's okay. Pretty good. Fire down. Oh, Terran Harakan. We should probably do this as... to do replace with weapon ID. I don't know how he's getting the target. Like, I don't even know what goes to weapon damage data here or what, but... Oh, weapon damage hook. Okay, he's getting it from there. I don't know what would be wrong with that. Whenever he wakes up, he's gonna see a million messages and probably go back to bed, to be honest. Okay. Well, I threw that in there, and maybe there will be some additional discoveries. I guess I can also check to see if this behavior bug is the case for things like Southpaw unit stacks. So, like, we've got knockout drivers here, yeah. It looks like it's just one stack of knockout drivers, but it's obviously pretty bad. If I do stim, that's not the case, so it's not like default shit or something. So that's not the case. Okay, so that's not it either. Yeah, they're all getting Cabarrus feeders for no reason. That's pretty good. What else do we got? They all just get Lazarus Agent, which is pretty good. Alright, I've got to start documenting a list here. So we've got Apostle Lazarus Agent, which I already wrote. Madcap Cabarrus feeders. Southpaw knockout drivers. Jesus. Somebody put this man down. Alright, well that's broken. Alright, let's see, what else do we have? That's probably broken for a different reason. Let me try that again. So the timer doesn't reset, basically. So we'll say radiation shockwave timer does not reset. If cleansed. Or unit dies prematurely. What else do we have? Alright, that seems fine. Seems fine. Okay. Yeah. Entropy gone. Overlay is broken. Expires well after time of event. Effect. Okay. Right. Spawn Minotaur. Spawn 0612. Just have perpetual. That's pretty good. All right, I'll just restart here. This is pretty unreasonable. I don't know how that's even possible. Oh, because these are global effects, so I would have to start a new instance. Globals are not cleared. Globals are not cleared on game or map end. Restart, quit, and relaunch. That's obviously a pretty big bad idea. What else do we got? Zergling, adrenal glands. Some truly next level stuff. All right, adrenal frenzy seems fine. The fuck? Boy. That's not working either, unfortunately. What else do we got going on here? I think I've tested everything there. One thing that I will do is I will test spawn 011. All right, looks like lobotomy mind slow isn't applying to everything. Spawn 511. Well, my other units aren't locked down, so I'll say that that's good. Whatever, just push him into the ion cannon. Yeah, it just does no damage, which is pretty good. Alright, so that's broken. What else do we got anyway? I guess this. Seems to work in that sense. Spawn Cantavis 1-1. Yeah, seems fine. Yeah, okay. Alright. What else do we got? I think that's everything. Maybe the Iroleth stuff as well. Where is that anyway? It's that's for resources. The Othsteleth one is for more afraid of eggs within 7 range. Yeah, Zergling is probably fine here. Now that doesn't seem to be applying to everything, so that's good. And what else do we got? I think that's everything. I guess I can test out spawn Zergling 12. I'll just wait for the mines to place and then give that a shot. Oh, somehow that other one didn't get smack daddied. It's pretty low, so it's probably just normal behavior then. All right. And we get to check the Aurora, check stasis field. All right, that doesn't destroy everything. To check this. No. Seems fine. I don't know why only one of the augers died. That seems a bit odd. All right. Spawn 311. All right, that seems to proc correctly. What else do we got? Obviously, Clarion seem fine. Don't have a ridiculous unit ID issue or whatever. No. Instant crash. I think it was like taking damage or something. Spawn 311, spawn LAN effect. That one was a different crash. Let's see if we can get to the bottom of that one. I'll do the standard issue test again, and we'll just save that for later on. All right. What else? Well, that seems to bounce correctly. And they seem to split. Okay. What the fuck? Whoa, what's going on here? Don't know what's going on there at all. Let's see. All right, whatever. That seems fine. Jesus. Oh man. Surely this will be enough. There you go. That's pretty scary, man. I thought for sure they would be goners. Yeah, okay. Damage finder seems to be fine. What else we got? Spawn castle 12. Okay. Seems working. Oh yeah, we got an ecclesiast with a walk cycle now, bro. Just need the weapon animation from Balethal. He might be able to do that later today, as a matter of fact. Um, Okay. Okay, and then I was going to check bar guest. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay. Oops. Okay, I think that's everything. Oh wait, I actually do have to test the Ecclesiast, don't I? Ecclesiast 101. Yeah. It seems like the common denominator is anything imparted by a weapon. You'd to death. I guess the only other thing I haven't tested is like the Pariah and the Kabbalist. The Amaranth. Spawn Pariah, spawn. 611. That seems to work fine. Spawn. The fuck? I don't know. It looks like that was working, but the Amaranth attack, apparently Amaranth. It's melee, but my bug list is enormous. There we go. The list is away, boys. I didn't check manifold, I don't think. I don't even remember what the manifold was. I think it's like more movement speed, moving towards any target attacked by a robotic ally. Well, either maybe it needs to only work on spawn a mana 2. Yeah. Now spawn 6A11. The fuck? Oh yeah, so it expires in 5 seconds. That makes sense. Yeah. All right. Seems to work. What was the other one? Wasn't there? Oh yeah, Kabbalist. I wanted to check. Spawn Kabbalist 1-1. Spawn 0-3. All right, that doesn't seem to apply to melee attacks. Yeah. So it looks like it's just the Magister stuff. All right. We've done our fucking bug hunt. Jesus. Well, that was an hour of my life gone. I will return momentarily. Gonna grab some food, gonna grab some water, and then I'm coming back to maybe get some different kind of work done. Obviously, we've got some units to hunt graphics for. We've got some other stuff to program. We got some other junk to accomplish. So stay tuned. And until then. popping. I'm back. Okay, so I've had my lunch. I am pretty ready to hunt down a graphic for the Claymore. It doesn't seem like the most intelligent thing to do considering the state that GPTP is currently in. But guess we'll have to see. Okay, let's pop into weapons.dad. Perdition barrage unused. We'll call this Caribdal rifle. Siren. Okay. So now I need to go take a look for the subterranean tentacle. No. If it wasn't in weapon fire, where would it have been? Maybe it was moved to HYDRA specific? I'm not sure. Maybe it was in weapon damage? I don't think so. Oh, here we go. It just reduces the damage. But I guess I can take a look for tendril amatosis elsewhere. Just freezes the program, of course. Oh yeah, actually, I still have to fix the, just delete this. I still have to fix some of the other stuff out there. I have to fix the Spirant read. Okay, there's only one, so it just doesn't exist. There was some version of weapon fire that had this, obviously. I'm pretty sure it was in weapon fire. Let's pop into GPTP. Two hooks. Weapons. Weapon fire. And I would like to find... history. Here we go. Oh, it's called adaptive amitosis. Oh, here we go. Not sure what's going on there. I guess... I don't really want to inline this whole thing, but I don't actually know how else I would implement it. So maybe I save this for another time. Okay, so we'll leave that for now. For a man more brainy than I am. I guess we should figure out a tech data entry that's not used. tertiary eyes. Or it's 75. Five 23. Four. So it would be appear on target unit. Concussive. Okay. So this would be... I think we need a weapon ID for the tertiary eyes thing. We also need harpoon railgun. So tertiary eyes, siren ability. It's really sneaking in. Can't believe we this is Madrigal behavior. Seraph ability. Aura behavior. Oh, I guess we probably don't use feedback anymore, do we? Yeah, we just... unused. Maelstrom is on tire ability. I actually don't know what the fuck 58 is used for. Let me see. Doesn't appear to be used for anything. What's up, Bikeware? I was just adding more documentation and scrolling through this to see if I could find any additional unused weapon IDs, and I actually have found some, so it's pretty nice. I don't know if EMP Shockwave is actually needed for anything. Mine, Eidolon ability. Phobos ability. Yeah, Seraph Science Fizzle. Okay. So I was selecting weapon IDs for some of the remaining units that I've got to add here. So we got heart. Claymore, harpoon, rail gun. And then there was 1, 2, 7. I'm assuming we're going to need ability targeting for what? There we go. Get rid of that. For the Convolith, yeah, the Convolith, yeah, it's been added. It's the that's the apply parasite when you're targeting units below half HP. The Orchestra Core is an ability. I don't think I have the know-how exactly to implement it because it is quite difficult. It's quite complex. So the other issue that I've noticed too is that the actual mutations aren't even working. Unfortunately, I don't really know why. And it doesn't actually work there. It's a bit odd. Convalescence is 2 and Orchestra cores. Wait. That's 3. Okay. Alright, so here we have harpoon railgun, and that's 529. And then tertiary eyes. 2, 3. And back to units. One more. Oh no, I was looking for convalesce. Requires 2, so it must be a string issue then. Convalesce. That should be 1. Oh wait, no, it's 5 because it doesn't actually have a supply cost. That's different than the Matrolith. My thinking is that the queen or the Matrolith will mutate into an egg. So it'll probably just play the birth animation backwards, but that's just placeholder until I actually do something. Obviously, these don't do anything right now. The worst part about the Convalesce placeholder graphic is obviously the fact that it's the walk cycle is terrible. I haven't put in a proper weapon yet, but the attack animation is fine. I should make it loop back on itself. I didn't do that correctly. So the attack is, where are we here? Let's see. And then, yeah, it's from Huncraft. It's just a placeholder, obviously. I don't have any actual Zerg graphics that I can use. So we do have plans to work on the Cascathalor proper graphic after the Ecclesiast is finished. It's definitely coming along quite well. Let's try that. Seems better. Close this. So from your CCMU stuff that you posted, I asked a question about whether or not it's possible to just test CCMU without A's entirely. But even aside from that, I was curious if there was like some obvious thing that we could do for progress. Maybe like through enabling everything and running the debug build, we can actually do something. Why can't we test what does A's do for the CCMU extender? Oh, yeah, that was another thing I wanted to check in images. Command. This is 276. Oh, doesn't look like comes up. Why can't we? It's just part of the original game code, Ilya. You can just change it in GPTP if you want to. It's there to make sure that you do some damage even in ridiculous scenarios where you have a ton of armor and you're getting nothing done. I forget what I was going to do here. Oh yeah, I was going to test the attached process, Starcraft, and then spawn 311, spawn n, spawn LAN effect. What is this? Insertion failed. There we go. 339. So there's some issue there. This should be easy enough to resolve, actually. Presumably, it's something that V can fix. Well, I don't really know what you mean by... There shouldn't be anything in HYDRA that or in GPTP that relies on A's that can't be disabled. Like, can't you just disable the... like, the code inside the... wherever the... I think it's in globals, it might be an API. Wherever the stuff is for A's, the get A's value and all that shit, can't you just take all of those functions, make them just return 0 temporarily? Or, like, do nothing? Like, deactivate the code, basically? And then remove A's and test? Like, it shouldn't cause any crashes, I don't think. Or if it does, maybe you can create a map that only has Zerglings and then try to spawn Zerglings. Just a thought. And no, I haven't enabled CCMU. That crash is not related to anything you did. It's just... we have a ton of issues from what Veek did. I do wonder if maybe it was a mistake for him to try to handle all this shit. Hold on. I clearly have to detach all here, even though there's no fucking program to be attached. Minor refactor. It's a bit ambitious of Veek to try to refactor the entire project. I was worried that something like this could realistically happen, but I didn't expect it to be like this. All right. We'll transition into sitting now. I think standing was good for my back, though. I like that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A discovery has been made. Knave sabotaging us from the grave of Remastered. Or maybe it wasn't him. I don't know. But he is still sabotaging us anyway because it's his fault we're using Rust in the first place. Les perpetuels saboteurs. Is the stuff in A's even active? Like, is it enabled? Ow. Maybe A's is the reason for the lag. Why Rust? All right, what else can I do in the meantime? I think maybe we check the DLDB for some tanks. I can also go into, there was one place where I hadn't exhausted all of the tanks, and that was Atomic Punk. Fried Marine edit, by the way. Sorry about that. Sorry to hear it. Sorry for your loss. There is Flying Tank. This is supposed to be... Oh, no, this isn't really supposed to be a hover tank, is it? Let me go back and look at it. Le Claymore. Assaulted tank. Yeah. I think the hover tank was the... No? Yeah, the Anti-Cathon was the hover tank. Okay. You queer. You can't say that. It's from function that checks if tile is occupied. What happens if you... Do you know if it's mission critical? Can we just get rid of it, or... One thing that is a bit of a shame from looking at these previews is that it doesn't really give you good information on how large something properly is. I was thinking of using the superconductor graphic sometime. I might even have decided to use that for... the Pazuzu, but I decided that spinner was more fun. The fuck is this? That is a goofy looking tank, but I don't think I've ever downloaded that one. Or if I have, I've just missed it every time. Let's see. Graphics, packages, impact of power, unit. Is this it? Oh, it is. Okay. It was just, I didn't see that it was a separate turret. It definitely can't cause incorrect behavior in the game because it reads empty arrays since they're hooked by GPTP. Does it do anything important? Or can you comfortably delete it, disable it, or whatever, and then... Fuck right off! Fuck right off, but... Aggressor.lol. Unit, Terran. Smasher, A. Alright, here, quick question, iQuare. Is it feasible to implement a turret without taking a subunit? Like, can I have a turret that fires a weapon, basically like a siege tank or a Goliath, without needing a second unit ID for the turret? I'm guessing I need another unit for it to shoot a weapon, but I don't know, because the Watchdog obviously has a turret that's just an overlay, and the Seraph has a turret that's just an overlay. So surely I can just do the same thing there. I was actually thinking, unironically, of taking the Goliath and the Siege Tank and taking their turrets and converting them into usable unit IDs and then converting the turret functionality into just an image overlay, but I never got very far with, like, I didn't even bother trying to test that to see if it would work. So, all right, I guess what I'll do here is I'll grab this file and then we'll use this. It is kind of a a goofy unit. Obviously, very clearly, the muzzle flash doesn't even light the front of the tank up or anything. So it is exceedingly placeholder, but it might do the trick. And it's like the most promising graphic that I've seen so far. So let's do it. Delete this. This is released. I don't need to keep these. Get out of here. And then delete these because I already have them. And then should we just oh, surely we can just implement it in GPTP though. Is it a really long hook or something? Why would it interfere with CCMU? Oh, because it, okay, never mind. I understand now. It's like unit finder stuff, right? Like it checks to see what's going on there. So that does make sense. All right, Claymore. Yeah, I can start on that hook right now. I will pivot right now to do that. So give me the address. I will do it immediately, and then you can finish. I'll do the vanilla hook, and then you can change stuff if that's what you think would be best. Unless you want to do it, but I can start on it anyway. If we just move it to GPTP, that will obviously solve so many problems. Get over here. Where are we at? Okay. And then I will quickly denote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this doesn't need any. Oh, this isn't even a large function. Okay, I can do this. Where am I putting this? Should I put this in HYDRA specific or some other file? Where in GPTP? Did I get? I'll do this hook in record time, motherfucker. You just watch. You sit back, relax. iQuery, you take a chill pill, just relax, sit back in your chair, be like, all right, let's see this Pronogo guy do some work. Here we go. I'm putting on a show for you. It'll be a very sexy private show. Private to anybody in this chat. Wow, this is a lot of disabled stuff. All right, hold on. All right, I'll toss it right here. What's this function called? Should I... What should I name it? Dad? Is tile blocked by? I guess that's fine. There we go. More like is tile blocked by? And then unit array. Unit. Oop. See you later. Oh, this is builder. And then this is unit. Oh no, that is array. Okay, so. And then this is builder. I don't know what the char is. I think it's like int 8 or something. Int 8. Can you do that? Since I can't even build A's, remember? If you want to do that and then push the changes and then build the plugin. All right. So arg1, and then everything else is offset. So we've got x tile, y tile. Don't ignore reacting. And also invisible. Okay. Hooked to fix CCMU issues and enable. Well, I'll just say hooked to enable unit mover. Okay. For buildings. Unplacing. I don't know. I'll just let Veek look at that later. All right. Well, that was pretty easy. TBH. So obviously I need to unit finder X, unit finder Y up here. Oh, I guess this is actually an SCBW data thing. Okay, what's this called here? This is 13C. So let's take a look. 13C. Finder indexed. Okay, pretty easy stuff. Finder index dot left, right, top, bottom. And then Yeah, I'm almost done with... I've technically got it ported. I just want to make it slightly more readable. And status... Surely it will take me there eventually, right? Wires detection and cloaked. Alright, so we got status. I'll say unit status. And then what is V6 anyway? It's just... Alright, whatever. Oh, I see. All right, that should be good. Now, it's time to take this and put it in here. All right, here we go. So this is... What does this even return? Oh, signed in. Okay. 32 result. And then obviously static C unit. Right, static. Unit. Builder. One, two, three, four, five. So this should be a 0x20. Or I guess return 20? It's fine. And then move builder EX. I have to put these in reverse order, I think, right? Or does it not? No, I don't think it matters. As long as we move unit array EX. I think it's 10 or something, but I don't remember. Yeah. 10. No, it's just 14. Don't ignore reacting. Let's try to build just to be short, and then... Oh, yeah. That's kind of what I expected. I think I fixed this some other way, but I don't remember exactly how. Right. So it's like AL instead of EAX, basically. Okay. Well, that's pretty exciting. Getting that over should also mean that we get to enable the unit mover for players, in theory. I don't remember what was stopping us from doing that, but in theory, it'll be taken care of. All right. So that's done. What was I in the middle of just now doing was, I believe, I was trying to implement the Claymore. Well, I was going to set up the Claymore anyway. So that means obviously taking this and then jumping in here. I'll take a look at the Pazuzu. All right. Hydra, Terran, Claymore. More. One more shadow. $60. No, there was already a Claymore local that did exactly that. No, that's not even what I wanted to do. Here we go. Okay, that should be everything that we need. And then, obviously, we go into Flingy and grab this. 7. Claymore. Don't think we need another entry. I don't even know what sprite entry we're on now. I think it's 689. No. Claymore. And that's 690. And move into type 2. 1359. 690, and compare that to 352.5. See how that looks on this one. I'm imagining I'm actually going to need one size up, but we'll see what's up. We'll see there. And then this is where we add the turret call. Claymore turret. It's 361. And then... Oh no, I guess it wouldn't be the attack overlay, would it? It would be the special overlay. Imdal Uzello. Maybe that would have to be done through GPTP. Let me see here. Doesn't say anything about it being an attack, but so maybe it will work actually. I guess we'll have to just change this one to special. We'll see what happens there. And then we get to Goliath turret. I will grab this. And then we have this. I don't actually know how many frames it does or does not have. Let's see. It's that. Okay. Alright, now I need to go in here and actually do the data rewrites, of course. Claymore, data rewrite, unit, flingy. It's 196. And the flingy ID is 357. Okay. Let me build the non-debug plugin for the sake of it. I don't know why it didn't build when I first did that. SMH. No, that doesn't fucking work either, does it? Yeah, I don't think so. I will have to figure out what's causing that issue. I'm pretty sure I know what it is. It's just the special overlay crashing for some reason. So we can still get some value out of another test here, which is whether or not it'll even play an attack correctly. Even though it won't be aligned, so it will definitely look fucked. That's not really what we're too worried about, to be honest. Let's close this, that, and the other thing. I had a bunch of junk open. Let's save this. Yeah, Lua's just a disaster. The fact that you have to type end is cringe. I would not want to be you, actually. Do you have to use Lua for the Warcraft 2 stuff or something? Oh, it's still crashing for some reason. I wonder if maybe it's just the presence of the overlay on the unit at all. Interesting. Maybe that's not even the right cause of it or something, I don't know. I don't really know what it would be, though. If we go to Images ID and go to literally any shadow. Maybe a shadow of a unit or something. Yeah, Zealot shadow, it's all these, 10, 275, so it's not the shadow, I don't think. Unit 100 Terran. That seems fine. I don't really get the point, or get the issue here. Apparently it's not even needed. So, I don't know about that one. If they're all just zeros, then what the fuck? You don't need an overlay for that. Just go in and delete this. Maybe it's a corrupted file or something, I don't know. I'll also scroll through this and delete the unit HYDRA, Terran, Claymore, attack. Yeah, just get rid of it. What's up, Balefall? Pretty good. Fixed up some of the issues. Found my stupid typo. Still getting a crash, so 47 something or other, 47D. I don't even know if that's actually the right crash. Let's check it. And it's a pretty long crash. Pretty long function. There we go. Let's just progress iScript frame. I wonder if it's to do with the imgalt. Let's get rid of that and see. That'll test that part out. I think it might be a problem where you're trying to asynchronously put together the turret and the base. No, even the base just by itself crashes? I don't understand. Oh, shit. Well, let me know if you start growing a second head or something. Because if there is any side effects, I hope it's at least entertaining. Alright, 579 is the right ISID. 1359 should be the right Yeah, that's set as 1359 and GRPID 1288. I don't know about that one. Oh, I don't know why I'm in here. Images TBL. Let's check it out. That's 1288. Flingy is 357 and looks for sprite ID 690, which is what this is. Okay. And then in config, we have the Claymore as 196 and 357, which is the correct Flingy. Let's take a look. 96, that's the Claymore. And then yeah, there's probably no definitive studies either way on its safety or on its unsafety, but it's a tough position to be in. One 96, 196, 196. All right, let me find. This is 702. Yeah, we have A, B, C for Spirant, Blackjack Cohort, and then we've got E for Claymore, and I guess R will be Siren. What is Future Station? F, that's fine. Yeah. That seems to be the wise man's view on it anyway. Oh, wait, what is the Siren's unit ID anyway? Siren? It's 151. And I think it's like 706 or something. Was that the string ID? Yeah. Was that. And Siren. Normal unit. Commands. Okay. And then I can go into dat requirements. Claymore. And then must have add-on Future Station. Save. So I don't actually know if this will be any good or any useful whatsoever, but it would be nice to spawn Happy Yard. That needs to be adjusted at some point, but that's fine. That's a nice shadow. The shadow definitely seems fucked up, but I don't actually know what's causing that one. And then when I spawn the claymore, it actually crashes for some reason. 1360. I'm really confused by that one. Let's take a look. Images, TBL. 1289. Yeah, that doesn't really make any sense to me. I don't understand why the shadow would be spaz. Maticus. Imgul 1360. GRPID 1289, which we just checked, and that's correct as well. Like, the turret is 1290, but that's not what we're imgulling or anything. Oh, okay. Well, now I don't have any errors in that respect, but apparently 100 Terran Claymore Shad? Yeah, I figured out the cause. I should just make my own fucking shadows, because there's other issues with this one as well. But, whatever. I'll do that later. I don't remember. What is 3 times 17? Okay, it's that many. What's up, Viker? Did you enjoy your fucking essay? Wow, that's a lot of issues. Yeah, that is true. I sent Veek a mile-high list of bugs that I found recently. I'm guessing most of it is due to typecasting or whatever the fuck. Some weapon damage refactor is obviously the cause of some issues, and then there's the type refactor that seems to have fucked a bunch of other stuff. So, in theory, it should be possible to resolve that stuff more or less easily. All right. Let's see if we can actually imgall the turret. Let's see what happens. Stop fucking crashing me. About 3 lethal. On Claymore. To me, it looks like the turret is actually off kilter, but I could be wrong. Oh, deconstruct. I didn't test this either. I'll add that to the list. Pazuzu deconstruction also applies to all units. What else do I have? This is the Claymore. I've just grabbed a unit graphic. But yeah, the turret does seem offset in like all cases. Like it should be moved back. It should be like moved up or something. I don't know. What I'll probably do is I'll probably manually align the frames instead of using an overlay. The overlay was like corrupted or something anyway. It didn't even work. So the overlay that came with the unit, I mean. All right, let's do this. More base. Hey, more turret. All right. Yeah, I was just thinking that maybe I could do a quick and dirty like -10 or something. Well, -10 would probably be too much. Maybe do like -5. And then maybe that would fix it, but I also think maybe I'd get better results out of manually aligning it. We'll see. See what happens. On. It still isn't shooting. It still isn't firing its attack animation, unfortunately. So that does look better to me. Maybe one more pixel. And then I guess we'll actually give it a proper weapon as well. The harpoon railgun. That's what it should be using. All right, 120 phalanx. 143. Appear on target unit. Target unit. And then the icon should be, I don't know, just give it the same icon. 328. I guess I could give it vehicle weapons as an icon. That would be a good bit. Target air and ground. It doesn't look like I gave it any of the actual stats. The weapon, which is probably because it didn't exist until just now. So we've got 20. Bonus doesn't matter. 1.36. Okay, 1.541. It's apparently a common one. Range is 5. This feels like a unit that, if I'm going to give it this weapon, short range, high cooldown, average damage, like, okay, it does deal normal damage, but there's no area of effect. So, yeah, this unit's probably going to need, like, massive survivability, I feel like. And it moves slow, which is by design as well, so I say I'll give it 200 health, even though it has 2 armor. Even then, I might want to reduce. Yeah. Well, I might be able to, but that probably requires either some iQuare God code or some other shit. Like a unit ID. But we'll see. He might have some ideas for that. Yeah, that's another bit where he's got ship plating instead of vehicle plating. All right, fix that. And then I don't know why the turret isn't using playframe 0x11 during this. But I'm guessing that there's some command that I have to use for it to properly inherit the... Or, I don't know. I actually don't know why there would be any issue, to be honest. Because there is an attack animation for the turret, right? But... surprisingly, even this is not sufficient. Siege. Oh, yeah, siege tank. Well, for some reason, the tank base thing does use Imgal use LO, but it does it in the star edit block. I think that's just Blizzard's stupid naming conventions. Because obviously that's for like the editor preview or whatever, but it also should be doing it correctly in it does it correctly. It must use that block to reference for creating the turret when it pops out of the factory or something. I don't know why they would have that be in the same block that's called star edit, but they didn't care about denoting. Yeah, but I can't make the overlay follow main graphic DF. Well, I guess I could, but it would require some pretty stupid shit where... Okay, I think I can do this actually. So what would I do? Just in here I would do follow main graphic. I guess it's one... Wait. One follow main graphic. I don't even know if there's a point in putting these here, but whatever. The thing I was thinking of is A-frame X33, and then I don't know why there would be a wait one before that, but whatever. Then taking, let's see, hold on, 690, and then I wanted to test out 5. Hydra Terran Claymore. Okay, no, I want turret. Turret 2. Okay. $68. Okay, let's try that out. Nope, that didn't work. Probably not. Oh yeah, it does. Should I disable that? Still nothing. Well, if you fix the globals bug and then take a look at debug message more robust. If you fix the globals issue and you want to verify, just test all of the same things that yeah. Here, DF, what I'll do is I'll paste bin what I've got here so you can look at it at your own leisure and tell me if anything immediately comes across as suspicious. And then I think the only other things that would be notable are the image ID entries. So there you go. I'm gonna pop button sets open and get my shit done there. I don't know why it keeps unpinning game hooks. Why? Why does it do this? Button sets. Here we go. Claymore. Kelvin munitions. Claymore. Icon ID is fusion cutter. Then Terran Siren. Siren discovered attacks passive. Phase disruption cannon or something. Oh, nice. Treasury and Nexus and all that? No problems there? I go 8. Oops. It's 509, 509. The icon is supposed to be phase disruption cannon. Or phase disruptor cannon. And put the siren there onto that. Oh wait, I didn't add the latest files. Oh, this can get out. But yeah, I should add the... I think I just hit the dot key and destroyed myself. Oh, no, never mind. All good. All right. I actually forget what tech data ID I used for tertiary eyes. I think it was like... Oh, it's 24, okay. Siren. Enthralling ass. 1442. Okay. Besides that, we just have to rename it here. Enthralling Assault Orchestra. Bizarre. Not actually sure what else I want to do next. I'm kind of fancying a walk right about now, so... All right. Boys and girls, are there any other range modifiers in the game? There's Barghest. There's the Magister passive. There's Creep and Cliff advantage. Only need the same weight length. Hey, maybe I'll check that real quick. It should be soon, man. I'm hoping. We got to fix up a bunch of bugs, and then the lag should be resolved to some degree. We found something that was definitely, potentially anyway, causing some issues. And we've done a bunch of updates to the code, so it should be at least marginally better. Even if it's not completely fixing it, it should fix a decent chunk. And then we'll also have some new units and stuff, some goodies. A pretty sizable patch is in the works. We just haven't actually shipped it yet. So hopefully before the end of this week. Seems pretty likely. No problem. Thank you for your patience, actually. Close that. Close that. Let's see if that adjusted the file at all. I feel like this unit was not rendered at the same... Sanus graphic was not rendered at the proper junk. Oh, you know what? One thing that I do know is a problem now. I've got to go into Terran Claymore Shad. And then export this as frame set. Then obviously import this as frame set. Enter doesn't work in here. And then export this as vertical. And then go to Shadow Flare 6.8. Because otherwise we'll be feeding some errors. Claymore Shad. I mean, worst comes to worst, I can just make it all one unit instead of having the turret be a separate image entirely, and that will fix the problem. That'll also allow my shadow calculation to show the turret, which definitely feels like it should be shown. the syntax is for this. Let me see. Wait, what is this? Desktop. No. The other desktop vids. Okay. Because otherwise you're gonna presumably see some other errors. I don't really know if that's the case. Let's see. 3. Oop. Yeah, we were just trying to figure that out, or I just was musing about that specific thing earlier today. Because what I would like to do is free up 2 more unit IDs by ripping those and putting them into the same unit. I think the main thing that would be a sort of casualty of that change is that the turret would not be able to to move independent of the body. So basically, you know how like the Goliath and the siege tank actually like have the turret move at a different angle than the body does. I'm not 100% sure if that's true because the Seraph, the science vessel, and the Watchdog, or that's what it's called in HYDRA, the missile turret, they have image overlays instead of actual turret units. I don't really know why it works for those, but not the other ones. Maybe it's to do with the fact that it's a base unit. If that's the case, then I can at least free up the siege tank turret because the siege tank turret moves, but the base never does. So I could combine the 2 images into one image and then just play like that frame almost or whatever. And that would probably fix that problem. I might bloat the file size of that particular file a little bit, but you don't really have to worry about that to the same degree. It's like we're talking the difference of like maybe less than like it's a couple kilobytes. It's not really that big of a deal. So I wouldn't really mind. The trade-off is you get 1 extra unit ID, so obviously it's worth it. So yeah, maybe we can explore that a little bit later. Update Claymore. And then obviously we still need to figure out what's going on there, but that's whatever. That can be achieved at a later date. Yeah, but I don't think you need the body. I don't think you need another unit to solve that problem is what I'm getting at. I feel like it should be possible to have the overlay rotate independent. But I guess I don't really know. Like, maybe that isn't true. Maybe that's just not possible. Anyway, what is possible is that I am ending the stream right now. It is certainly possible. It is actually happening. It's probable. It's definitive. I had a pretty good time. Obviously, we went over 3 hours, almost 3.5 hours. I had an extended break in there to eat lunch, but whatever. And then, obviously, I got a bunch of work done. So I'm looking forward to continuing that. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I guess it's likely, but I don't know what I will be streaming or when I will be streaming. So just stay tuned, I guess. And until then, I will see you guys very soon for more content, more HYDRA development. And yeah, with any luck, by the end of this week, not only will we have a patch, but we'll have some progress on that level. So there you go. Yeah. Also what Balethal says. Bye.